They have been dismissed from employment by Shoprite management, but these aggrieved workers in Livingstone have vowed to keep their jobs as they demand for better conditions of service at the embattled multinational retail outlet. In a letter dated 15 October 2013, signed by a Shoprite Zambia human resources manager, the company's over 3,000 workforce countrywide has been terminated from employment. Management alleges that the workers breached their employment contracts after they declined to resume work. On day 3, as Shoprite and its sister company Hungry Lion remain closed, the dismissed workers say they will not relent as they sang solidarity songs, a show of optimism that their union leaders will triumph over their alleged dismissal. Though saddened by the turn of events, their songs were irresistible for some tourists, such as these Australian men who joined in the dance. While the renowned supermarket remains closed, the effects have been felt by some taxi operators who conduct business from the premises of the South African company. Brighton Zimba, a taxi driver, shares his concerns.
We are very much affected because we depend on Shoprite because we operate from here. When you find that from Monday we haven't been working, we find that our business has been affected greatly.
Indeed, the industrial unrest at Shoprite and its subsidiary Hungry Lion seems to aggravate the already strained relations between the employer and the employees.
Weeping for themselves or their employer, Shoprite Checkers, the striking Shoprite Checkers workers are crying for better conditions of service. Issued with letters of termination of employment, the workers do not seem ready to give up the strike as they make their indications in their songs. Government does not recognize the termination of employment for the more than 2,000 Shoprite Checkers and Hungry Lion workers. It is clear, having been objected, the termination of employment for the more than 2,000 workers cannot stand. What is strange is that despite abrogating the law on minimum wage, the South African-owned chain store decided to victimize its workers by issuing them with letters of termination of employment. After hours of discussions among ministers, labour officials and Shoprite management, it has been finally agreed that a new collective agreement for better conditions of service for the workers should be signed within 10 days. Labour Minister Faxon Shamenda later addressed workers, first expressing his disappointment at the manner his deputy ministers were treated the previous day. He says the minimum wage only applies to small shops and not chain stores like Shoprite, clarifying that for big institutions, the yardstick should be government rate.
You are supposed to be paid far much more than that. Yes. That minimum wage is for shop workers in Kamwanda and in Kalago somewhere. Yes. Who told them that that is a minimum wage for a multinational company? I don't want any casual in the company.
From the Shoprite case, one can question the relevance of putting up laws regulating the salary scale for Zambian workers if the law is being abrogated with impunity.